Hey guys, is this too loud? Just changing up my mic and the filters, so I'm not sure if this is too loud or not. Just let me know in the comments. Hey, hey Serpent. These are all MSI cards. These are actually not even mine. This is actually my buddy's. He doesn't feel comfortable repadding any of these. He actually burnt out one of the cards by plugging this one in when when the rig was on. So we're gonna take a look at it, but I'm pretty sure this is not gonna. I won't be able to do anything with it. We're thinking most likely we'll have to RMA this, just but who knows? They're probably gonna be like, "Oh, you plugged it in when it was on." So we're just gonna go down the list or down all these cards that he dropped off this morning. Just let me know if it's too loud or whatnot. So this is the first card. They're all the same cards. And that might be a little too loud by doing it by the mic. Alright, there we go. It's like oil all over this thing. Oh, there he is. R1 Greg is the guy who all these cards belong to. A oh yeah, GN mod mat. Yeah, that'll be nice. I just haven't had a chance to get one. Greg, you left like all those oil on here. What happened? Did you spill something on here? I'm just kidding. These cards are like notorious for having this stuff on here. Should be going in a cross pattern, kind of just going over the place now. It leaked. Hey, what's up, New England? That's the first one. So the last time I did this card was, or not this one, but the same MSI 3080 full hash rate card was, I think, a couple weeks back. So I think everything should be exactly the same as that card. Just, I should have taken down the revision off this to see if there's any difference between them, those cards. No, holy goo. Yeah, it's everywhere. I asked my buddy to also double check his motherboard because he had 8 of these cards right over his motherboard, and just since the rig is down, we might as well go back in there and just double check if there's any oil on top of the motherboard, just to clean it out since he's got the whole rig down right now. Let me just double check if there's no additional screws here before I pry it open. Yeah, nothing else. Don't worry, R1 Greg, I won't mess it up. Hey, what's up, Goblin? Mashed potato. I gotta get more people with the potato. Just haven't had a chance, really. But one day, I'll get more people with the potato. I don't think R1 Greg knows much about that, actually. So, for those who don't know, I ended up sending a potato to Chump Change XD along with Anonymous Miner. So we were both sending something out. He was sending out like a meter box, and I decided to just send out a potato and not say anything at all. So Chump Change went. Well, his not even him. He sent his mom out to get it, and his mom came back with a potato and was just like, yeah, this was in the mail for you. Hey, enter guy. Oh, nice, man. 3090 gigabyte. I need to do the same thing too. I have one on the rig right now that it's mining ETH and it's down to 106 mega hash. The temperature on it is pretty high. And back when the what was it, the Hive OS sheet to get memory temperatures were still working, I was able to see that the memory temperature on that 3090 was 110 Celsius. So I really need to get back in there and repad that thing. It just haven't had a chance to. Guys, as you guys can see, there's like oil everywhere on this thing. Sorry, Greg, I'm not gonna be able to get it all off. I'll get most of it off. Stuff is everywhere. Oh, another thing, Greg, or R1 Greg. I am not going to change the ones in the backplate. There's some silicone thermal pads in the back here in between, but I'm not going to change those out because I know you have a pretty cool room. You're not running this in a tent or anything, so there's probably no need to. And also, I did this card recently and I did the same thing. I just changed the pads on the VRAM. I didn't bother changing it on the backplate, and that card's been running pretty well. Romance explosion. Oh man, Borat references. Yeah, that movie was great. Yeah, this one throttles quite a bit. So, R1 Greg, what was the lowest hash rate you were able to see on this card because of it was thermal throttling? Like, where did it end up before the card or before the rig crashed on you? Because it just Actually, funny story. Uh, Greg R1 or R1 Greg 3377. He told me when he was taking this off his rig, he's like, "What is all this oil on here?" And like he really was like worried about it. Like, did he do something? Like, did something spill on this? Like, was there like a leak in the house and he didn't even notice, and that's why this rig went down? But I explained to him like these cards, MSI, they just something's up with their thermal pads where they just like it has all this crap on it. It's like leaks. And the way he explains it was Roman explosion. I guess you can call it that, or you can call it hash explosion, or I don't know. There you go. Take some of this out. Hey guys, how's the sound by the way? Is this I I'm using a new mic and I changed the filters on it. So I'm just wondering if it's too loud, if there's too much like static, or is it like too much popping to it? Just let me know. I'll try to fix it. I've been battling like all the filter stuff for like a couple weeks now. I don't know what's the best setting for it. Oh damn. 86 mega hash on one card, and one card got down to 79 mega hash on it. Damn, yeah, your cards were definitely thermal throttling. By the way, you guys can see this fine. It must be repad weekend. Nice. Hey Greg, I hope you don't mind me telling the story about how you got these cards. So I think it was back in 2020 when you were telling me about getting into mining, and I was kind of busy with work and everything, so I couldn't really get into it at the time. I didn't get into mining until like 2021. But you were like telling me like, oh, you gotta get into it. Um, you gotta buy these cards. You gotta do all this stuff because before the prices jump up. And you were telling me like you bought this card off eBay right before like the shortages were like really getting pretty bad. You told me like you bought this for like 1,100 or 1,200, $300 above the MSRP at the time. And I'm like, oh, I'll wait a few months, things will get better. It's fine, it'll come back down. That was a pretty bad mistake on my part back then. I probably should have bought a bunch of these at that time, but I don't think anyone really knew. Well, some people did, um, but I just didn't. I didn't jump on it, and I should have back then. Should have listened to you, Greg. That's the first and last time I'll say that to you. I'm just kidding. Alright, this thing is cleaned. Well, clean enough. I mean, the oil's not gonna go away anytime soon unless I do like an ultrasonic bath to this, but I don't have one of those. Alright, so let's put this to the side. Pick this up. Alright, let's see. Five 3080s that had to be repadded, or I have been burning off repadding. Maybe tomorrow is a day. New England, you got the newborn. It's gonna take a while. Thanks, MH. Really appreciate that. By the way, is there music, by the way? No, there isn't. Let me turn on the music. So the only problem is the music I have on here. It's the same song on repeat, and this is I have to use like a playlist or something one day. I'll get there one day. And by the way, let me know if this music is too loud. Alright, there we go. I'm not going to change all the pads. I'm only going to change the pads on the VRAM. I'm not going to change the ones on the inductors or the ferrets. Only because I did this already with my card, the same exact version, and that one's been running pretty well without having to do anything else to it. Most likely the reason that Greg's cards are overheating and thermal throttling is because of the VRAM thermal pads. So I'm just gonna clean these up because they look like they have quite a bit of like lint. What have you been doing in your basement, Greg? Just so much stuff on here. No, I'm just kidding. My card it looked exactly like this too back then. Baby brain. Yeah. It never goes away. Baby brain never goes away. Today was pretty brutal with the two babies. One was just really whiny and cranky, and the other one was the same but even worse. She would not go down. Normally she goes down like at 9:30. Today she didn't go down to sleep until like 11, which was pretty brutal. Took us like a good hour with me and my wife trading the baby. Like, okay, you try to put her to sleep. Okay, no, you try to. It took a while, and she's at the point where she grew out of the snoo, so we can't even use that anymore. She wouldn't fit in it. Hey Christian, they feel pretty compressed, I guess. But we know, I think Greg R1. This is actually his cards. R1 Greg 33.7. He's in the chat. He's been monitoring the VRAM on Windows and he knows that these cards have been running pretty hot on the VRAM, so we're gonna change out those pads. Back then, I did change this card in the past, my own version I have, and I ended up just using a 2mm thermal pad on the VRAMs. But I guess what I could do is, I do have a caliper here. I could just measure it just so, you know, for everyone's sake or sanity, they can see what that thickness is. So this one right here, I didn't even touch it yet. So I can kind of zoom in on that one. Okay, so this thermal pad, I did not touch. It is compressed a little bit. You can see the outline of the VRAM. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put a caliper on it just to double check the thickness, but I'm going to put it on the portion that wasn't compressed and kind of use by eyeball it kind of to see what that thickness was before it got compressed. Alright, so I'm getting about 82 thousandths of an inch, or in millimeters about 2.09 millimeters in thickness. Alright, so these are 2 millimeters. Alright, so here's all the crap from here. Put this back. Alright, so that's cleaned. Well, actually, it's not cleaned up. I want to clean up back here too, behind the thermal pads. I'm sorry, I'm breaking it, so I might be blocking some of the view, but here, I'm gonna try it left-handed so you guys can see what I'm doing. It's a little difficult doing this way, but hey, what's up, MC? MC's the man. Alright, so this is pretty much ready to go. I just need to put the thermal pads on it here now. There we go. It's pretty clean now. So we can put this over here. We can take out GPUrisers.com, thermal pads, 20 thermal conductivity, 2 millimeters, compatibility with them. So I don't get anything from this. But they are the highest rated thermal conductivity pads out there. G-lids are, I think, 15 thermal conductivity. These are 20. So they should be, in theory, better. But we don't know the durability of it, like how long it would last. So what I mean by that is, like, just because it's a higher thermal conductivity to it, we don't know like how long those pads are gonna last over time. And this is kind of scary. I'm gonna like slice my finger up if I do this. So I know like the G-Lid 15 thermal conductivity pads, they have out in a few rigs a few cards right now. Those have been running pretty well. So for these, I don't know if it's gonna bring down the temperature for like pretty well, like bring it down lower than a G-Lid, but we'll keep it down for extended amount of time. So I mean, that'd be awesome for a video if someone can like actually Greg R1. I'm gonna try to do everything with these pads, the GPU riser pads, but then one of the cards I'm gonna switch it out to a G-Lid and see if there's any difference over time. But maybe that's not the best way to do this, because each card is gonna have its own, you know, quirk to it. Even now, Greg R1, the owner of these cards, he said that some cards run better than others, so maybe that's probably not the best way to test it, to see what is the durability of it over time. Hey, what's up, Red Panda? I just saw your movie, by the way, Turning Red. I'm just kidding. 8030 series cards to repad and recase. Just, yeah, thanks. That would be like, that would take forever to do. We'll open a tab. It was pretty tight. Like, it was like really. Okay, but I probably could have just done it. I had it ready. Then I could have just done it that way. Alright, so since we have so many of these cards to repad, I am going to take my time to cut out templates, because what I want to do is I don't want to just like cut each one of these individually for each card and resize it every single time. I'd rather create like a template. This way I can lay on top of the pad and cut perfectly, like as many as I need, to minimize the amount of waste I'm using on this pad, because towards the end I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get like a sliver to it. So yeah, it's probably better to plan how I'm gonna cut this out. And luckily that this thing is like square, so we'll see. Actually, let me get a piece of paper. Oh, here we go. This is actually confidential. Let me just find a plain piece of paper. You get the time right? No. No, I don't get. I got two cranky kids. I've been wanting to go live for the past like, I don't know, week or so, and just haven't had a chance. No, past 3 weeks, and just haven't had a chance to do it because these cranky babies take. Oh, sorry guys if this is like right in your ear. And yeah, excuse me for my method of doing this. Just want to see if I have the correct sizing of this. Make this as like a template for myself. It's too thick, so I'm gonna lose some of this stuff. You know what? Screw it. I'm just measure it like this. I'm gonna try my best not even touching the board because I don't want to scratch up anything here. This is a Mitutoyo caliper, so it is like a stainless steel tip to it, so you definitely don't want to touch anything with it. Unless it's a sink, heat sink. I'm guessing I am just pushing. Push. I think the G lids are great though. I mean, they've been Serpentech's yeah, they've been pretty good for me. I just started to try the GPU risers. I only did it for one card so far, but my buddy here has got a bunch, so. Sorry guys, this is gonna take a while because I just want to make sure that it's size perfect to minimize the waste. Making sure that every single time I cut one of these, they're like sized perfectly. Because I got a lot of cards, and I want to not buy that many of these pads here. The cats made my friend's PC go fast, so I gotta clean it. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Like, so I used to have a golden retriever, and oh my god, like it was everywhere. Hair was like just like when my dog was not around anymore. Years later, we would still find his hair. Like, I mean, anytime we moved any type of furniture, it was everywhere. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, I could see how someone's computer got all, you know, clogged up by that stuff. It gets everywhere. And I wish I got scissors, but yeah. This will do for now. Check back at the chat here. Oh man, a fake RPM Instagram chat or Instagram account. Yeah, it's crazy how many like fakes there are. Like even Rabbit Mining, he had an Instagram account of some other guy who like created a fake one, and that guy had more more followers than Rabbit Mining, which was pretty crazy. I showed it to Rabbit, and he was just like, "What? How's this guy have more than me?" Freehand and nail each time. Yeah. Nice, man. Yeah, it's you can kind of just like hold it up and then kind of like score it a little bit on the edge and then just size them all up. Yeah, the only reason I'm doing it this way, I normally just do it that way too, free-handed, but there's so many of these cards, I just want to have like a template and just cut out as many as I can off of one pad. So like I think after the first card, I think I'm gonna just cut out like a bunch of them afterwards. This way I don't have to like size it anymore. But then the next time I have another card, I'll have to do it again. Like a different series card. Okay, so this one fits perfectly on those. So let's do this more. Just bear with me, guys. The first one's gonna be painful, just sizing all these up here. So anyone just joining, this is my buddy's cards. He got these, I think, a couple, a year and a half ago, I think, or something. So he's having trouble with these cards. We figured let's just repad them all because they are MSI, and I remember I had issues with my MSI where the rig would just like shut down after a few minutes because of the card. And the reason I determined it was the card was because I deactivated it within HiveOS by changing some of the settings, just deactivating the card. So we didn't do that with his rig, but I'm pretty sure it's these cards are the issue. So he doesn't feel comfortable repatching all these, so I offered to help him out. Me and R1 Greg, he's in the chat right now, despite just listening in. But we've been buddies since I was 19 years old, I think. So that was, oh man, how old am I now? Let me see how long this was. So 17 years. And within that 17 year, well, actually I should tell the story how we met. Alright, so me and R1 Greg, the owner of these cards, we met at Abercrombie & Fitch. I used to work there. One of those guys. And one day when we were just like closing up the shop, I never met him. He was he was asking me like, hey, who do you think is gonna win the Super Bowl? And for those who don't know me, I don't follow any sports really. So he had asked me this a week before the Super Bowl, and to ask someone this who doesn't follow any sports, I responded to him as, oh, who's playing? He got so pissed off. He just like gave me the dirtiest look, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? What's his what's his deal? And then I didn't talk to him. And then it was Abercrombie & Fitch, and I had a bunch of buddies there, so I decided to throw a party at my house. I was 19, 20. They all came, and then they invited this guy, Greg, or R1 Greg, and I'm like, they didn't even tell me. I just like opened up the door to some people coming into my house, and there he comes, like right there. I'm like, what the hell? Like this guy, he gave me like the dirtiest look. Like, why did you invite this guy? And well, later on we became friends, but it was we were not friends in the beginning. Okay, so just to explain what I'm doing here, guys. So I basically sized up all these here, so I figured out with these templates, I can just cut a straight across here, cut out 2 tabs here, and that should be enough for this entire card. And then I can just probably stack these a few times and kind of like minimize waste. So that should work out. That's like right. Just look at it this way, because I just want to double check if I could truly get that many. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is the 4, this is the 2, and then this is the 1 VRAM side, and then this is the 2. Sorry, the 4, the 3, and the 1. This is the 2, which will just go, I guess, here, but or even here. I can just stack them a bunch here. And sorry guys, that took a while to do. And yeah, Servant Tech was talking about just, you know, doing by eye. Like, yeah, I can. Probably should have just done it that way anyway. You know. There you go, Greg. You just get it whichever way I do it. No, I already did. I already invested some time to it, so I'll continue on. Alright, now I need a ruler. Alright, let me see if I can get a ruler here. Alright, let me try to catch up on this chat here. Let me see. Servant deck, I don't have many. I only have let's see, I only got 2 of these right now on hand. I got 3 more coming on Tuesday, so there's no way I'm gonna be able to repad all of these today. Yeah, but only 2 sheets right now. We'll see if I can get more soon. Wait, you know, I could have just used this. Okay. Oh, it's okay, man. I don't know how some of you guys do it with like so many people chatting. Like, I'm trying to read everyone's comments, and I am dyslexic, so it takes me a little while to read all the comments and or the live chat. So yeah, it takes me a while. So there we go. Cut out this first one. So this will be the majority of the cards. I'll just cut out a bunch of them because, but you know what? I don't want to. Actually, you know what? I'll do a few. Just one more. Alright, got 2 slivers and I just dropped it, damn it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, late night grinding. Oh yeah, use it alongside my metal caliper. Yeah, I was going to use it, but I know some of the people I work with that sometimes watch this channel. They're like, "How dare you use the caliper like that to score things?" I didn't want to get yelled at. They're all like inspectors for like different types of industries. So I'm like, I'm sorry. But yeah, I was really tempted to do it. Should have just done it anyway, just to. Alright, so let's cut this first one here. Wait, there's a 2, a 1, and a 3, right? Where's my 3 template? I dropped it. Oh crap, where'd it go? Here's my 2. I must have lost it. Damn it. Alright, well. In theory, if I do the 4 and a 1, what's left over should be 3. Imagine if I did this whole thing in stop motion. That would be like, it would take a whole week just to do this one. By the way, does anyone know if it matters what side is down on the VRAM versus the heatsink? Because I've been doing it. I've been not even paying attention, actually, to tell you the truth. I don't think there's any direction to this. Shouldn't be. It's on my left. No, that's the two. That's this one's too long. Let's see. Did I create something else here on the left? Maybe here? Oh yeah, up here, right? Damn it. Thanks. Go on, Greg. Thanks, Serpent. Yeah, I was wondering if there was like any type of direction to it. Just I didn't think there was. Just wanted to double check. Yeah, I'll I've been hearing about that. I never seen that video where he left it in the plastic, just so people can see. There's like a thin plastic, clear plastic that goes on top of the pads, and if you're cutting through it, you can leave it behind if you don't remove it. And it seems like someone did do that. So I'm guessing that card or wherever they were padding must have like really got hot and probably melted that plastic, because I'm pretty sure this plastic's not intended to go up to 100 Celsius. No way, this stuff would probably melt and start fuming. What was that? Oh, you rewind the video, but saw me put it there. Where is my spatula? Because I need to put the paste on here too. Let's look in here if I have another spatula. Hopefully I do. So these are the G lids. Those are pretty nice. I like these. I used this on a bunch of 3090s and some 3080s, and those have still been pretty good. This one has been working too. These are a lower thermal conductivity. I think these are 12. This is 15. And I think they're all great. I mean, they all work. So, but I think with 3090s, I'll try to stick with a higher thermal conductivity to it. No spatula there. So I'll use this. Hey, what's up, Golden Wolf? You like them to make them stick. That's a good idea. Let me try that right now. Yeah. So we got the thermal paste on here now. I'm gonna spread it with this because I lost my spatula. Not sure where it went. It's probably, I don't know, probably my son took it. He thought it was like a toy or something. Ooh, let me use this for my Play-Doh. I'm pretty sure he did, probably. Oh man, this is kind of annoying. I wish I had the where is that spatula? Damn it, this thing. Don't like doing it with that. Right, sorry guys, I'm gonna just move things around here to find that spatula. Not there. Damn it. I found it. It was on the floor. It's a 20 grams of thermal paste in that tube. It's good size. Where is it? Oh, right here. Right in front of me. I know Greg R1 is gonna make fun of me for that. What, I missed something else? Thanks, man. Thanks, Serpent. So I'm trying to think of some other funny stories that me and R1 Greg, who's in the chat, who owns these cards, we've been into. There we go. This is all on here now. There we go, Greg. It's repadded. It's got new thermal paste on it. So now we can close this up. So before I do that, I'm gonna move this stuff over to the side because every time I repad, I always forget to clean up the mat and then put the GPU and the heatsink together. And what always ends up happening is I get the leftover thermal paste that's on this mat onto the GPU and it just looks ugly. So this time I am going to clean up a little bit before I do that. That's pretty good, I think. And again, guys, I'm just changing only the pads on the VRAM here, only because I had some success doing it that way for this specific card. In your case, you might have to change out other things, so it's really dependent on your card and what you're seeing from your card itself. So in my case, this worked out well. I think it's gonna work out well for Greg, and he's gonna be running it into like this in his basement, which is a cool area, and he only has like this one rig with all these cards on it, so I'm pretty sure he'll be okay with it. Alright, so the only thing we have to do now is close it up. Just double checking everything. I'm probably gonna be closing up the other way first though. Just double checking to see if the pads have fallen. That I want this to move around on me. There we go. It is on top. Alright, that looks good. Now, just move this around a little bit. And now, put this back on. Luckily, these screws are captured. So, we can put them back on. So, has anyone seen the Turning Red movie yet? It is a Disney Pixar movie that just came out this Friday. And me and my son had watched a little bit of it. But I think he's 4 years old, so a lot of the stuff went over his head. I am Greg R1. I'm not going to test it tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's okay. But I will test it before. So I'm doing this a little at a time. It's sort of like a car cylinder. You don't want to do it out of sync. You want it to be evenly going down. That's why a lot of cars have those diagrams. on the torque sequence. So I want to do the same thing with this. It probably doesn't matter, but still want to do it that way. Don't worry, Greg. It'll also work. You'll be fine. You can also just give me these cards. I'm so okay with me too. I'm just. EVGA for the win padded the best. I think so. I think the EVGAs are pretty good with their pads. But there's been one instance where it's been pretty annoying for me with those EVGAs. And I noticed with the XC3 cards, those cards just, I don't know what it is. I think it might be something to do with the heatsink because it is smaller compared to the other cards that they have, like the For the Win 3 and the other ones, but I'm guessing it has something to do with the size of the heatsink. It's smaller than most cards. It's basically the same heatsink is used on like the 3070, the 3080, and 3090. And you would think, or you see with other manufacturers that their heatsinks are like size specific to the card. For some reason, that the XC3 EVGAs are just been, they don't work. I mean, they're great, but I noticed the VRAM on those cards that I have are hotter than other cards, even after I repad them. So I'm pretty sure it's the heatsink size. It's not dissipating the heat as well. But the For the Win 3s they're awesome. Those cards are awesome. Thermal pads on those are really great as stock, and if you ever need to repad it, it's like really hard, or not hard to, but like you don't have to do it often. I had to do it once before, or twice, because both of those cards I got were B stock cards, and I had to repad them. Yeah, so Mike Deep, we saw For the Win 3 hybrid will come with high temps on the memory junction temperatures, and he had to repad them. Yeah, it's gonna happen. I mean, the majority of the time they are good cards, but sometimes you just have to repad them anyway. Alright, so this one is done. So I am gonna put this back into the, actually let me just double check it. Just want to see if it's fully seating. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah. There we go. So this one's ready to go. And I got thermal paste on my sweatshirt. Yeah. Thought I cleaned up enough, but oh well. Alright, so this is 1F8, so this is gonna take a little longer than I thought. Alright, I'll just mute my mic for a second just so I can put this in without blowing out your eardrums, guys. So hold on. Alright, that was the first one. Let's put it down to the side so we don't get them confused. We'll take it out later and we will get it on the test bench. So the next card, damn it, Greg, this is taking a lot longer, but we'll get it done. Oops, I dropped that one. Luckily it was, oh man, it's still dirty anyway. I'll clean it. Right, next one. And I am gonna mute again because this is gonna be loud when I open it up. Alright, so here we are again. Oh, sorry, Greg R1. I forgot to put this back on. Don't worry, I'll put it next to the box. We'll be fine. I'm sure you won't be too mad, right? He'll buy me pizza. My son would love that. My son was so excited when you were here. He was just like, oh man, there's someone here, someone to play with. I need to play. But yeah, sorry, the house is a mess. I told my wife last minute that you were coming and she's like, what? You invited someone over? I'm like, no, like I didn't invite them over. They just said they were gonna come by and drop something off. They're like, oh, she was like, oh, the house is a mess. Like, why would you do that to me? I'm like, oh no, they're just dropping something off. Like that's all. I didn't invite them. Like they're just coming to drop something off. And then she was fine with it after a few minutes. But I don't know. Any of you guys? Well, actually I won't. But yeah, pizza will be fine. Pizza will make my son eat something at least. He's very picky. Pizza's the only thing he'll eat. Although he does eat other stuff, but we had to kind of trick him to do it. So I've been telling him there's a certain pizza that has like a seasoning to it, and he's been eating it. But what it really is chicken parm. And we've been telling him it's a certain pizza that you can't eat with your hands, so you have to cut it with a knife and fork. He's like, okay, that sounds good, like pizza. I'll eat it. So he's been eating it without knowing it's chicken. And that's like the only way we can get any type of protein in this kid. He's 4 years old and he just refuses to eat chicken. And yeah, that's the only way we can get him to eat chicken. He's a little brat, but he ate it today. He ate quite a bit. I would say about like 4 or 5 ounces of chicken in one sitting, which is not bad for a 4-year-old. My wife is the same way. I've been married, how many years has it been? 2016. Yeah, so 6 years. It's gonna be 6 years in, oh wait, 6 years in October, I think. No wait, so we got married. Okay, I'll explain the story. So the way me and my wife got married was she wanted to do a wedding overseas, and I was completely fine with that. The only thing was we had to do a court wedding here in the United States. And the reason was, if we had done it overseas, it would have been harder to bring that marriage over to the US and have it like validated here. So what we ended up doing was we decided to do court wedding here, just so we can get the paperwork over to Portugal. And then what happened after that? So we had a court wedding, and then we had a wedding in August, and then we felt bad for the people who couldn't travel. So then we had another wedding in October. So that year we pretty much got married 3 times. So it was it was strange. I mean, but we got a chance to get everyone, to be a part of it. So I think in the end it was fun. It was great. But it makes it difficult to figure out which is my anniversary date. So I could say it's the August date. I could say it's the October date when we had it in the US. Or I could say it was the court wedding, but to tell you the truth, I don't know when the court wedding was anymore. I really don't know, so I hope no one asks about that. Or I don't know, we've just been doing it to the August date, the overseas wedding. So we'll see. So if it's August, then August will be 6 years. And that's a long way of answering your question. Sorry, man. Oh crap, this pin came out. But it still works. This is what I'm talking about, Greg one. So there's a cap here for this, and this is supposed to remain on here. Nothing's broken. It was supposed to be there. Alright, so we can do this a lot quicker now. So let's get to it. Yes, it's always my fault. Number one rule. That is very true. Yeah, it's actually always my fault. And it's to a point where my son actually believes it too. And he's like, "Oh, it's your fault." So he'll say the same thing too. Let's clean these inductors, these turrets. I'll just lightly go over this stuff. This oil, like, is everywhere. It says made in China here. The PCB. Alright, so one thing, guys, I want to tell you, daughter is sleeping. She usually has like a fit at like 1 o'clock, so I might have to leave abruptly for this live stream. So just giving you guys a heads up on that. I might have to leave when she starts getting into this mood, like where she just wants to cry and everything. So I'm just watching her on the cam right now. So hopefully she doesn't do it until like much later. But just giving you guys a heads up on that. There's oils everywhere. It's a lot better. Happy girlfriend, happy husband. I don't think it works that way. Tech man, I know it doesn't sound too good. It reminds me of that video of that guy who won the medal. He was like, "Hey, you know," he's like saying like, "Oh, thank you for everything. I want to thank my wife. I want to thank my girlfriend. Oh wait, no. I want to thank my wife, my beautiful wife. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that video, but it was like the most funniest thing because he like got caught live in front of everyone that he has a girlfriend on top of his wife. So I don't know if you guys seen that video. It's probably on YouTube. I'm sure it is. I want to thank my wife. I want to thank my girlfriend. Oh wait, my wife, my beautiful wife. Oh. Alright, this is cleaned up. Now we just want to do the over here on the chip itself. Oh, by the way, sorry guys for the music. It's the same song over and over again. One day I will get like a stream with music in here instead. So I'll be later. Alright, this is almost done, and then we can put on the pads. I got jokes that are free, but doesn't mean that they're any good. No, that was good, man. It's very subtle. I didn't even, if I didn't like read it twice, I would have never found that joke. Clean up all the oil. This stuff is everywhere. Alright, that is good. All cleaned up, ready to go for the next one. I'm gonna put this over here, and then we're gonna clean up this guy here. Before we even do that, we're gonna get the. Again, this is most likely the same thickness, so I don't need to really measure it again, but just give it one shot. There we go. And any of you guys are just joining, I'm only going to be doing the thermal pads on the VRAM. I'm not going to bother with anything else here. Mr. Jaws, hey, what's up, man? Oh wow, from Portugal? Thanks, man. I've been to Portugal. I'm actually going there in June for 1 week for a wedding. I hope things are good out there with everything that's been going on in the world, but still planning on going there in June for a wedding. Right, so this is all cleaned up now. That's good. Last part is I'm gonna clean up some of these pads here lightly. So airfare was not expensive, but in the past week or two, it's gone up quite a bit. So we got the tickets about, I want to say 3 weeks ago, and maybe even 4 weeks ago, before anything really happened out in the world. But now I think tickets are going up again. So yeah, it's definitely going up now. Check my phone if anything. Oh, sorry for that, guys. I don't know what it is. My phone creates static on this mic. All right, there we go. That's cleaned up. So we can put this to the side. We can take this back out. We'll put it here. We'll take this. We'll cut another sliver out of the pad. Where did those pads go? Oh, right here, right in front of me again. There. Oh. Stuff is everywhere. Alright. Let's cut another sliver out of this. Yeah, put this face down. I don't have to clean that up. Alright, just so if anyone just joining, repadding these, but what I did was I did a template for each one of these, and the reason I did it is because normally I just go in, just eyeball it, but since I have so many of them, I don't want to have that much waste, and they're all the same cards, so I figured I would just go in and size them all up. This way I can just kind of use it like something as a template, so I don't have to like size it each and every single time. Normally I would just not bother and just eyeball it, but this time I decided to do it that way. Don't want to squeeze this as you're trying to rip it apart. we go. So the way I did this before was Algarve. So I am going to Beja in Portugal. Algarve, I've been there, and I'm also going to Lisbon. Well, flying into to Lisbon, but then mostly just staying around Beja. So these pads here are 2mm thickness, and by accident I dropped one, and the shield's already off, so I'm cleaning it off so it's got better contact. But yeah, these are all 2mm pads. I think everything on this GPU is 2mm. I have to double check again, but pretty sure everything here is 2mm from what I see. It looks actually there's some 3mm ones, but I'm only changing the 2mm on the VRAM, nothing else. Since we're near Lisbon to the south. Oh, nice. So whenever we go there, we go to around Kasine. Not sure if that's the right way to pronounce it, but my wife's family is actually this is the wrong one. My wife's family is around that area. Kasine is, I think, the right way to pronounce that. There we go. These are all cut, so this is the majority of them that I'm gonna be putting on right now. Oh, correct way to say it? Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not Portuguese, my wife is. I don't know how to speak the language, but she does. So, sorry if I butcher any of the names. But it's a great place. I'm sure my son's gonna be going crazy when we're there. He's like, I want to see castles. I'm like, you've been there, you've seen castles before. He's like, I want to go again. I'm like, okay, yeah, we will. He's 4. He went, the last time he was there he was like 2, almost 2. So yeah, he's really excited now this time around. So the first one took a little bit of time. The second one's gonna be a little quicker. just because these templates, I think they're probably saving me like a minute or two, not much. Now I can put this to the side here along with my templates. This is good. Where is my spatula again? Okay, there it is. So this is all good. We could put some thermal paste here now. Whoa, that's the first time I've heard that go off. Hash Boma, thanks man for subscribing. Really appreciate it. You're the first person to get that thing to go off. Really appreciate it, man. And I'm sorry if I butcher your name. I am dyslexic, so I don't read that well. Cow Miner, what's up, man? I'm gonna be on for a little longer, but I know you wanna join before. You still wanna join? I could put you in on the talking on the side. Anyway, let me see what Mr. Jaws are saying. In Portugal, you're safe with English, but in Spain, forget it. Yeah. They do not speak English or Portuguese. Yeah, they definitely don't. I understand Spanish, and I should speak it. I am Peruvian, and my parents were trying to teach me when I was younger, but I was not having it, and I wish I stuck with it. But it's okay. It's a little much. Oh well. Greg, this one's gonna have a lot more thermal paste on it. You're fine with that though. You like it thick and heavy anyway, right? The Portuguese and it was oh. Thanks, man. I mean, yeah, it's hard. Alright, Cal Miner, I'm gonna try to bring you on. I don't know, Greg R1 if you want to join too. I can add you both into a chat, bring you on, but I have to figure out how to do this because I have it set up right now in a way where it's let me try this. Cal Miner, where are you? Alright, so I am adding you guys into a chat, Steam Room chat. It's like a private chat on my server on Discord. think this could work this way, but yeah, just take your time, count. Heavy duty calls. Have a great night, man. Thanks, man. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Here in Portugal, we learn English and French. I think I kind of know English, but French, I just can't. Yeah, so my mom actually knows French, but she says it's like really, really hard to learn. And yeah, man, that's great though. Like, you guys can do that. It's that you guys can. I don't mean like it's great that you can speak multiple languages. Here in the U.S., it's a lot of times it's just English and that's it. You have to go to like other parts of the country where they're fluent in it. I mean, in school systems here they do teach it, but no one really retains it. This thing is going to plug back in. There we go. Alright, there we go. It's back in. I'm gonna flip this around. Hopefully the pads don't fall down. I'm gonna just push down on it. Oh, no, never mind. It should be on pretty good. There we go, it's back in. Oh, I think that is the phone mix. Hey Cal, can you hear me? Hold on, I'm trying to get this set up now. Alright, how about now? Can you hear me? Okay, I can hear you. Let me change this to show your screen too. Give me a second to figure it out. And also, anyone in the chat, can you guys hear Calminer? Let's see. I think now they can probably hear you.
Let me test, mic test. Can you guys hear me?
So I think yeah. It might be echo too on my side, so I have to change this so it doesn't pick up my voice.
Okay.
Let's see that. No, I think that I have to do it this way. I'm just making sure that it's not double.
Yeah, so you don't have the echoey thing.
I got the echo?
No, I was just making sure there's no echo, that's why.
Okay.
No, there's no echo on my end at least.
Okay.
Let me see, they're saying yes, they can hear me.
Okay,
what's up, guys?
Alright, now I'm gonna try to get you in here. Hopefully there's no echo. Like just make sure.
You're using OBS?
Yeah, I'm using
okay.
OBS. I'm gonna have to add another camera to this one.
Yeah, R1 Greg 337. I hear someone else. That's not Red Llama.
Yeah.
I hear voices in my head. Me too.
No
echo.
good.
Okay,
good,
cool.
Good.
That's good.
Alright, let me add in. freaking camera.
Golden Wolf, can you hear me now? Mr. Jaws, I'm mobile and it sounds good. Beautiful. I guess that a HyperX mic is working.
It's like I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I'm the one who just like saw your live like the last minute. I was like, oh wait, he's on. I was laying in bed already. I was like, okay, let me get this on real quick.
Yeah, me.
I work tomorrow morning, but no big deal. Anything for the lives, you know.
You get this in here. Sorry, I'm not that great at OSB, so it takes a little time.
That's all good. Oh, question for you: have you taken apart a 3080 Founders Edition?
No, I don't. I don't have any Founders Editions.
Do you want one to take apart for me?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, you'll re-thermal paste mine?
Yeah, I can do it.
Oh,
I'll give it
dope,
a
man.
try.
I've been a little scaredy cat taking mine apart. I did a live the other day with, I forgot who it was. I have a 3080 Founders Edition, obviously. And for some reason, she's only getting about 79, 80 mega hashes. And even though the temperatures are good, their time is like, oh, you know what's probably the memory temps are getting too high, so it's thermal throttling. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, to be fair, I've been running her for over a year already, non-stop, so it might be time.
Yeah. No, I believe it. It's
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah,
Well, let me
probably nice and toasty.
try to get this on the screen. Just trying to figure out how to do it. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, I think I got it now.
Okay. I'm watching you live too at the same time, so I'll know whether I'll see my head on the talking head video.
Alright, I think I got it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Good.
Let me see. I'm watching the live and I don't see anything yet at least.
I think it's usually like a few seconds
Oh, there it
delayed.
is. Ah, there I am. What do you think of my background? You know, I'm at the mine. I'm at the mine. I'm at
Oh,
my farm.
nice man. Looks good.
Alright, cool. What's up, everybody?
Just let everyone know, I am watching my baby too at the same time on a monitor.
Okay.
So if she like goes crazy, I might have to head out.
Okay, that's fine.
But I think this is she doesn't usually go crazy until like 1:30 or so. So I think I got some time. It's like the daily like thing for her. Like 1:30, she just like goes crazy. It's just like I just had to hold her for like a minute.
Well, what time is it over there right now? Like 12, 1?
It's 1 right now.
It's 1.
Yeah, you got it.
10 o'clock over here.
Nice.
Forgot your 3-hour difference, man. Shit.
Yeah, and we got the daylight savings time, right?
Oh, that's right. So that's a stupid hour. So I'm gonna get even less sleep now for work.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh well, it is what it is. But it was just hilarious. I was just like laying in bed already. I was just kind of on my phone and whatnot, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's live! Let me hit him up real quick."
Yeah.
Funny.
It's been pretty crazy. I've been wanting to go live for a while, but
Yeah.
it's yeah, with the 2 kids, it's just been really just crazy, and then things at work too.
Yeah, man, it takes a long time, man. The whole YouTube thing, like, jeez.
Yeah.
Big time.
Okay.
Jeez.
But yeah, whenever you get a chance, I can repat it. Shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, like I've seen videos of people like taking them apart and whatnot, and you know, I'm not that risk of a taker, I guess you could say. I had a bad experience too when I started mining. I bought a Gigabyte, the 3080 series, and I don't know if you know, but those Gigabyte thermal pads are really oily and they're horrible, you know. So I was like, you know, no it's me here. I was like, yeah, I can do it, no big deal. I take it apart and everything. Keep in mind, I just bought the GPU.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit, Hawk Mining, what's up, man? What's going on? Anyways,
Talk about
I took.
talk.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying what's up, Hawk.
Oh yeah. I took it apart though, and long story short, when I put it back together, it didn't turn on.
Oh crap.
Yeah, you're telling me. And this is a brand new 3080. I was pissed.
Did you get a chance to like RMA yet, or?
No, I ended up selling it as broken on eBay.
Oh crap.
Yeah, that
Damn.
thing was. You live, you learn. It was a $1,500 mistake.
Damn, man.
Yeah, this was back when prices were barely surging. So thankfully, I didn't pay like $2 grand, $2,500 for it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so but still, not a fun experience. It was a really nice card though. So after that, I just told myself I'm not gonna buy gigabytes anymore. I'm just gonna stick with branded editions and EVGAs.
Yeah. I get it.
But what was going on with that GPU, that MSI?
So this one was thermal throttling. It's actually R1 Greg's card. He has actually 80 of these.
Holy shit!
They're all full hash rate cards, and
Yeah.
he didn't feel comfortable repatting it. And I've been friends with R1 Greg for like 19 years now, so I figured I'll
Damn.
help him out with it. So yeah, all these cards were going down to like 70 mega hash. They're normally putting out like 100.
Yeah, exactly. That's how my Founders Edition was. They'd be up at 98, 99, and all of a sudden one day on HiveOS, I look, I'm like, what the hell, 79?
Yeah.
And then the crazy thing too, the temps were good. So I was like trying to figure out like what the hell's going on with it. And then someone told me like, hey, it's part of your memory temps are getting too hot. But
Yeah.
obviously at the time, HiveOS doesn't show memory temps, so I'm like, well, but considering the fact that it's been running for over a year non-stop, like yeah, that kind of I put one and one together. So I was like, okay, that might be it.
Yeah, hopefully the thermal temps come on HiveOS soon. I know
Well, supposedly they released some videos that I think there's a way to get memory temps now.
right.
But yeah, I know AMD's do, but just on all these Nvidia cards, it's they don't show it obviously.
Right. Yeah, I think it was Danny Works who posted a video, and then
Yeah.
also DJ Minds.
Yeah, I saw those. Yeah, exactly, man.
And those what was it? Yeah, it worked for a little bit, but then the rig that was associated with it, those went down, or I guess like MBB, where I forget the other software name. They ended up just
NB Miner.
yeah. No, not MB Miner. The other, like it's like a HiveOS.
Oh yeah, it's funny enough, Hot Crypto uses it. It's called Simple Mining.
I think that's it. Or
Yeah, Simple Mining. Yeah, he tried to get me into it, and I'm like, damn, this just looks confusing as shit. And then he said the same thing for HiveOS. I was like, yeah, it's just what you grew up on, I guess you could say, for lack of a better word. Yeah, I started on Hive, and I've just been running Hive ever since.
yeah. Javi's been pretty good with me.
Yeah, it just sucks sometimes where I get those random false notifications with like, oh, all your rigs are down, and I'm just like shitting bricks and like, oh, damn it, that's not true.
Yeah.
It has its little bugs, pros and cons, but overall, I've been happy with it.
Yeah, it's been pretty good overall.
Yeah, the thing I do like about it though is the fact that you can run your ASICs on them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You see Mike from Hot Crypto, he puts, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I actually had to catch up on this chat. Let's see what's going on.
Oh yeah, you got a little bit, yeah. Anyways, Mike, if you're watching though, I downloaded Simple Miner. Well, excuse me, I had a burp. I didn't download it. I opened up an account and everything, and it just looks confusing as shit to me. And I just said, you know what? Never mind. I'll figure it out some other day. Oh jeez.
Sorry, I'm just catching up on this chat.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so this one's done. This is ready to go.
GPU is done.
Yeah, this one's been repadded. It's ready for my buddy to test it out.
Cool,
I'll
man.
probably probably will test it out here first for him, but
Just to make sure she boots up behind posts.
yeah.
Um,
But this is good.
which one is that one? The MSI.
Uh,
Let me see.
Ventus.
The vent to the. What do you think of those MSIs? Do you like them?
I like them. Yeah, I have one, and that one's been pretty good. I just had to repad it, but once I repatted it, it's been pretty good. It's at 99 megahash.
Alright.
It's been holding pretty steady this whole time.
Funny enough, I've never been a huge fan of those MSIs. I just think they're too pricey. You're paying more for that name, I think, at least. Like, so far, funny enough, I like the Zotacs.
Yeah, the Zotacs are pretty nice, but I saw
Yeah.
that Jump Change is having some issues with those lately because of the fans.
I have one of the first, one of the 3080s, one of the first versions of the Zotac, and I forgot exactly which one it is, but that thing's been no problems whatsoever, no thermal throttling, and I'm still getting 99 megahashes even after a year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so maybe I just got lucky with it, I don't know, but she's a champ.
Yeah, actually, I have one Zotac 3080 full hash rate card. It's like a Trinity,
Yeah.
and that thing I haven't had to repatch or anything, and it's been holding up pretty well.
Oh, that's cool.
100 mega hash on it, and yeah, no repatting to it.
Oh, that's cool. Let me see. Did you see the live last time when I went live with Teaspoon?
Oh, you did? I didn't.
Yeah, I went live with Teaspoon and we gave away. I gave away GP on his live stream.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That was intense. It's like, oh my gosh, who's gonna win?
What GPU was it?
It was a 43090 card. No, I'm playing. No, it was an older 4 gig card. It was an R9.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's like something someone beginning. And funny enough, the guy that won it, from my understanding, he's barely getting back into it. So it was a win-win for him. Worked out for him. And he even messaged me too. He's like, "Oh, thank you, man. Because of you, I'm gonna start getting back into." I was like, "Oh, well, that's cool." I was like, "Oh, because of me."
Nice, man. That's
Yeah,
really
and
cool.
I have a few more cards I'm trying to give away too, so they're just sitting there. It's just, for me personally, I just can't run them on mine because it's just power I'd rather have somewhere else,
Right.
Mhm.
Nice, man.
Yeah, so that's cool though. What was I gonna tell you? That you I forgot last time we talked though, but you're mining at home, right? Residential.
Yeah, residential. So
You haven't looked into those AC Infinity fans?
no, I haven't, but I did see part of your video on it, and those look pretty
Yeah.
nice.
Those things are intense. Like, no joke. Like, one of the rooms I had all those GPUs in, I think I had. Oh, what's up, MC? MC's in the house.
MC.
Yeah. But what was I saying? Yeah. So the room, no BS. It was like 100 degrees in that stupid room. Where I'm living at, it's like 50, 49 degrees at night. And I walk into a room, you just get like a heat wave. I'm like, holy crap. So the first one I put in made a significant difference at 8-inch. And I was like, let me buy another one. So I bought another one, threw it in there, and it's just, the temps are amazing in that room now. Should have done that a long time ago. So I was gonna say, if you ever have any problems, AC Infinity.
AC Infinity. Alright, I'll check it out.
Yeah, they have them on Amazon, so.
Amazon. Okay. Yeah, I got what was it, the Invivo 8-inch inline fan, and I have 2 of those, and they're pretty good. It's been working pretty well for me. They're in a grow tent right now. Well, not in it, but
okay, that's right. You have that grow tent. I forgot.
right. Yeah, it's a 48 by 48 inch grow tent.
Yeah.
That's 60 inches, and then it's like pitched 45 degrees, and the total height is like 72 inches. And
I put the link to the grow tent I use, but I guess it doesn't hyperlink it.
Oh.
It's because I think because it's under yours. That's why.
Yeah, let me fix that.
Yeah, but that's the fan I'm using on there. and then here's the actual air duct, the 8-inch air duct thing. Those are both the ones that I use, and yeah, they're awesome, man. Like I'm thinking of buying another one.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's funny though because it's the CFMs that it moves. It's not a very high number, but just because it's so big though, it just like zoom, sucks all that air.
Nice, man.
Yeah, so I'm excited about those, as you can tell.
Yeah, no, it definitely brought down the temperature. It seems like.
Yeah, man, big time. So it's like, damn, that was the biggest thing I was worried about here.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, damn, summer's coming along, and I'm just like stressing because it's like last summer I was like, damn, it was hell.
Damn, man. Yeah. Temps in my basement, or actually in my house.
But
Uh,
do you have your rigs in the basement with the grow tent?
yeah, and they're still
Oh,
pretty
man.
hot. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, I could imagine, man. You're doing the red fox style, huh?
Yeah.
The
But
base is 90 degrees. I'm like, oh god.
yeah, but it gets up to 95 degrees in the grow tent.
Jeez, that's
If
not
I
well.
didn't
That's not
have,
actually not too shabby, actually.
yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, for
But
the rigs being in there. And then what's your outside temperature though around?
so today it's like 30s, but if I didn't have the grow tent and had everything just like in the basement, just laid out, which I did a couple months back,
Yeah.
the first floor of my house it got up to like 80 degrees.
God damn, and it's 30 degrees outside, huh?
Yeah, and it
That's
was pretty
insane.
cold out. So
Yeah. Yeah, you walk outside the trash area, it's 30 degrees, and you walk in, it's 80 something. I'm like, damn, nice and toasty.
yeah. So we I had to do the grow tent because it was just too it was unbearable. And
Yeah, no, you telling me, man. Like when I mined at home when I started, like I had the old 1070 cards mining in my room. I got 4 of those. Keep in mind, my where I was staying at my room was a tiny little room, and it would just get so hot, like I couldn't sleep. And I just finally said, you know what? Screw the Ethereum. I can't sleep. It's
yeah,
just so hot.
yeah, no, it just if it gets to that heat, like at nighttime, you just can't sleep.
No, yeah,
It's
exactly.
it's unbearable, and like you
Yeah.
it's to the point where you just like lay on the floor.
You're like, I just keep thinking about the Ethereum. Okay, I'm gonna have this much. Just stick it out a little bit longer. Like I can't wait to go to work, so I have to be in this hot box.
That's
I
true.
know that's how DJ Mines was too. He'd say the same thing. He's like, "That's like 30 degrees over here in upstate New York, and my house is like 100 degrees." I'm like, "Oh God." I know. Yeah, I was like, "Oh yeah, I know that feeling."
Yeah, no, that's
Jeez, and then
crazy.
yeah, then the whole.
I haven't seen that video of him saying that. It's
No, yeah, it was on. I think it was one of his older videos, but I just started laughing because I was like, "Damn, I know exactly what you mean." I was the same way. I'm
yeah,
not the only one.
it gets crazy. It really does. The temperature.
Oh, just wait till you get ASICs.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, because I had well, when I was live with Hawk, me and him were talking that I have 3 ASICs, but I had to shut off 2 of them just because how hot it got. Finally, with those AC Infinity fans, I was able to boot them back on just yesterday.
Oh
I was
nice.
excited about that. Yeah, and the temperatures actually get, because I think the chips were getting, according to Hive OS, were like 85, 86 degrees Celsius. I'm like, holy crap, I gotta shut these things off. And I think one of them shut off just of how hot it got. I was
Damn.
like, damn. Well, there goes $1,000 down the drain.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. But hopefully it's just the fans, right?
Yeah,
You
I
can't.
hope so. Yeah, because apparently those ASICs, you can't really, because I'm running them off of 240, so it's not like my rigs where I run I have a little Wi-Fi plugs on them, so I can shut them off remotely. On those, it's just kind of like either they're gonna overheat and shut off, or there's a power outage and they'll shut off. They basically just made to just run. That's it.
Damn.
And apparently, I guess in the Hive OS, there's like a little safety mechanism where they'll shut off once they get to a certain temperature.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it's cool. It's fun.
No, that
When you
makes
gonna
sense.
start? Yeah, when you gonna start ASIC mining?
I just want to see how things turn out. I guess the next couple months before I invest into an ASIC.
Yeah.
Um, it's probably gonna be a bad move. I'm pretty sure the prices of those are gonna go up, or they can even go down. I guess, but I don't know.
Well, Funny enough, though, I don't know if you saw the videos, but or you heard of them, the Musk miners.
Oh yeah,
You heard
yeah.
of them, Musk miners? Yeah, like I got in contact with I've talked to Chris and even Mike over here with the Hawk. You got in contact. I referred them over there, and their prices actually aren't that bad, and that they've actually gone down as far as pricing too.
Oh nice.
Yeah, I remember like the one of my first ones I bought from them was an older S9, so it came out in 2007. I think I paid like $700 for this thing, and right now they put them back on for around 550, $500.
Oh damn. It's not bad.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
bad
it's
at
not.
all.
So if someone that's just like barely looking to dip their toes in the ASIC pool, like for all means, go for that thing. You're not gonna get rich off of it, obviously, but it's a cool little, learning experience.
Right.
And then whenever you want to upgrade, you can just always sell it for almost, if not for the same amount you paid for it.
Oh, damn.
Hmm
It's pretty nice, man.
Yeah, I have two of those, and then I have the L3 Plus.
That's 3 plus. Nice.
Yeah, but what I tell people, if you're looking to get an S9, make sure you got enough air to move, because those things get loud and hot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the setup for it. I think at this point, I think I would
Yeah.
have to invest on like a shed or a garage, which we
Yeah.
have the room to do a garage to the outside, but I don't want to get into that investment
Yeah, no, I
yet.
get you. Yeah, I get you. Exactly, investment, man, because things add up really quick, very fast.
Right.
Yeah, let me see. Mass boost in the comments, but Cat Miner, how are your temps with the second fan? They're awesome. Yeah,
Tough,
because
man.
the problem, just to answer his thing, in the room I had though, it was probably maybe it's probably like 250 square between probably like 250 square feet the room is. So there's just like nowhere to move air, so I just had all these fans going around moving air inside of hot air. So but I wasn't exhausting the air anywhere. That was my problem.
Oh,
Because
I
it
see.
basically is just a bunch of hair dryers just blowing at each other. So yeah, literally. And then it was a pain in the ass going in there because like I remember I'd leave the farm, whatever, and like my face was just completely red of just how the hot air just hitting me in the face the whole time.
Oh,
And
I
come
see.
home, my brother one time was like, "Why the hell are you like sunburned?" I'm like, "Well, go in front of a what do you call it? Put a fan in front of your face and just sit there for like half an hour. Let alone the aces, it's just like, yeah, it's not fun." Oh jeez. Oh, here, Red Llama, you got a question?
Yeah. What are your memory junction temperatures on the EVGA 3090? Um, so I did post a video on the memory temperature junctions on the 3090 I had. Yeah, let me see if I can show that video actually. Just give me a second to switch screens here. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm not even logged in. So back then when I checked my temps, it was at 90, I believe. It was on a video I recently posted. And I just post a link on the description or in the chat.
Oh, by the way, Red Llama, when you gonna throw your mask on for everybody to see?
It's in another room, but I just haven't had a chance. It's like up high, like
Oh, is it?
yeah. It'll probably take me some time to get it, but
They want to see that beautiful face of yours.
yeah. No,
It's funny though, because at one point, like I had a bunch of these masks. Well, I still do. Like I'd carry one in my car, I'd carry one at the farm, and I had one in my house. So when I would do a quick video, just like shoot. And the best part is like taking pictures in public with these masks. People are like, just look at you like, what the hell is this guy doing with this mask?
yeah. It's a great movie that was used in, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Like when I was researching like a little logo and everything, I'm like, damn, where am I? And then the best thing that I could think of was a polar bear. Because I don't know if you can tell from the video, I'm this big ass, white looking dude. I'm 60 feet tall, obviously you can't tell from this.
Oh wow.
And this massive ass dude, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put a polar bear. But what's even better with the polar bear? I have a fat little bear with a little anonymous mask. So I was like, okay, that's cool, and I just rolled with that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good
so
though.
yeah, so if people ever see me in pub, they're like, God damn, you can't miss me. That's Count Miner. It's like, how's he fit in the room?
Yeah, man.
Excuse me. But yeah, man, that's always fun.
Um, I'm just reading out some of
Yeah,
these
that's fine.
comments.
So I'm assuming Mr. Jaw is in Portugal.
Yeah, he's over there.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
I pay
Mass Boost only pays
6.6.
6.6 cents per kilowatt hour. What the hell?
Nice, man. That's
That's
really
a trip,
pretty
man.
good.
I don't even get that. Nowhere near that. I'm commercially based.
Yeah, I'm at it's 17 cents. It fluctuates like from 7 cents to 17 cents for where I am right now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, for Mass Boost, my rates are rather cheap. It's like, yeah, no kidding, man. That's, I think over here where I'm at in California, at least, I live probably about an hour away from LA. Speaking of which, gas is at $7 a gallon in LA.
oh crap.
It's insane. I think I'm gonna start selling gas.
Damn.
Yeah, right now over here where I'm at, I filled up at 5.85. I'm like, holy shit.
That
What
is
about over there
crazy.
where you're at?
So I've been driving a Prius, so I've been working
That's
at
what's
home.
up. Me too.
I've been
I have
working
a
at
Prius too.
home
Yeah.
most of the time, so I travel maybe like once a week to the
Uh huh.
office,
Yeah.
and I probably fill up every 2 to 3 weeks. So
Yeah.
I haven't been hit too hard yet with the latest gas fees right now.
Hmm.
But I'm sure the next fill up, I'm gonna see it probably double almost.
Yeah. No, yeah, man, definitely. But how much is gas over there, gallon?
Oh, I don't even know. I haven't bought gas in two
Oh,
weeks or
jeez,
so.
man. It's a trip though, cause like every day it's just more and more expensive. I'm like, holy crap, man, is this thing like gonna go down or what?
Yeah.
At this point, it's crazy. Let me see. Hot crypto. He's telling it's 450 over there. That's not too bad. That's how much it was over here before it spiked. 450.
It's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. Oh, and then apparently too, I have people up in San Francisco. It's $9 a gallon.
Oh man.
That's insane. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah. You see, Mr. Jaw saying, guys, imagine here in Portugal, our income is 700 here. Uh, excuse my ignorance, but what symbol is that for?
So that's euros.
Euros. Okay, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
kind of stupid. 7 euros and gas is at 210. Holy shit, that's insane.
210 euros. So and then liters. So I think it's like 3 liters per gallon. Wait, no, is that? No, that's not right.
You see, Mass Boost gas is 389. Damn, living the dream over there.
I'm trying to figure out this liter thing.
Yeah, trying to convert it 210 a liter.
Liter to gallon.
Convert it. You see, why can't everyone just stay on the metric system? Okay, so Hot Crypto's like, I have a Tesla. No complaints. LOL. Oh, well. Actually, yeah, that's right. I did see your Tesla on the live stream. It's not white
Okay,
when I
so
saw it.
it's 3.78 liters for 1 gallon.
Is it? Oh shit. Hot Crypto, $8. Will make you holler. Shit.
2.10 times 3.87. $8, but that's euros. So $8 to
Gonna convert it.
yeah, euro to dollar.
Hey Mike, have you seen that video of the dude that's mining in his Tesla? That he has like a rig in the Tesla and he's mining in it?
Oh,
And even on the actual display, like he's actually, you see the whole, what is it, T-Rex or whatever, the dude's mining in the Tesla. I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I know, I saw a video of that on YouTube or Instagram and one of those feeds. I was like, when you own a Tesla, but you need, but mining is life. That was awesome.
So Mass Jaws. if the gas is $2 no €2 per liter, that's really $9 per gallon in the U.S.
Holy crap! That's insane. Yeah. See, hot crypto about 975 American. Damn, bro, that's just intense. That's just crazy.
It's very expensive and it takes in an account for our
He
700.
says the Tesla mining is fake.
It sounds
Did
fake.
you try it? Did you try it?
It probably yeah, you probably don't have enough kilowatts or wattage to run all that.
To run it, yeah, exactly.
Unless you like deactivate your your motors and
Something like that.
yeah, dedicate all that power to the rig itself. But
That's boost. It'll keep your car warm. That's funny.
alright, man. I think it's getting pretty late.
Yeah, especially for you, man. It's 10:30 over here, so it's gonna be with the time change. It's gonna be almost 3 o'clock over there for you, man.
yeah. I think
You work tomorrow?
Oh no, I only work Monday through Friday usually.
Oh, nice,
Yeah,
man.
so.
I work tomorrow, so I gotta be up and early, you know. So
Damn,
to
that
the
sucks,
shop.
man.
It is what it is, man. You know, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's life. But check us out tomorrow, though.
Alright, man.
Hawk Crypto and me, we might be going live. So.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah. Maybe New England Crypto too. I don't know. Maybe we'll have a threesome. No pun intended. But we'll go from there. But yeah, this was awesome, man.
Thanks, man.
Me.
Thanks for
for
joining, man. I really appreciate it.
I know you've been trying to do this whole thing for like a month.
Yeah, I know.
Next time, one thing led to another. That's
yeah,
though.
It's been crazy. The kids being sick, or my work situation, or just yeah. So
nah, man.
no, as
good,
soon as I
have to join in here a little bit, so dip my toes here.
No, but it was good to. I saw you message. I'm like, oh wait, like let's see if I can get him on.
Yeah,
so
no, man, that's awesome.
Really appreciate it, man. You jumping on.
For sure, man. Okay, thank you for having me. Okay, alrighty, guys.
Alright, guys.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, see you guys. I appreciate it. Every single one of you who dropped by.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe.
Yeah.
Tell someone you love them, and keep on mining.
Hey guys. Alright, see you guys.
Alrighty, guys. Good night. Bye. I love you.
Good night.
Bye, guys.